Today we are taking a deep dive into the Kramer UHDA-IN2-F16. And I know an input card sounds a little dry at first glance.
Yeah, it's not exactly the most glamorous name,
Yeah.
but honestly, if you're running a VS1616 series matrix, this is a critical component.
Right, it's basically it's the nervous system doing the heavy lifting for your professional AV setup.
Exactly. Because
Yeah.
we are talking about how you actually move really high quality 4K signals and, complex audio streams around a whole building or a venue.
So let's get into the weeds on those video specs first. We have a 2-channel HDMI input here, hitting that 4K at 60 hertz mark.
Yes, but with a specific data rate, it maxes at 8.91 gigabits per second, which means it's 2.97 per graphics channel.
Which means we aren't getting a full uncompressed color space here, right?
No, you're getting 4.2.0 chroma subsampling. It's an intentional trade-off. You compress the color data slightly to keep the bandwidth manageable while still prioritizing that 60 frames per second.
And you still get the nice-to-haves that ensure picture quality. It supports 3D pass-through, deep color, and XV color. So for digital signage or presentations, it looks great.
Definitely. But you do have to watch the physical range. Physics kicks in pretty hard here with the copper cabling.
Oh, right. The specs are very strict about the distances. You get up to 10 meters, which is about 32 feet, for transmitting 4K.
Yeah, and if you go even a little past that 10-meter limit, you are basically out of luck. The signal drops down to 1080p if you need to push it to 15 meters or 49 feet.
So you really need to measure twice when designing your rack spaces. But, okay, while the video side is solid, the audio capabilities are where I think the real secret sauce is.
Oh, absolutely. The audio flexibility is the standout feature of this card. You've got these two 3.5 millimeter mini jacks right on the physical unit for analog audio.
Which completely changes your configuration options. It allows for embedding, so adding audio to the HDMI signal or de-embedding it.
Right, so you can strip the audio right out of the feed for a separate sound system.
You don't have to route everything to a separate DSP later. You just pull the audio for the conference room PA immediately at the input stage.
Precisely. It gives you incredible granularity. But there is a trap here, a massive one with this specific card.
You're talking about the ARC.
The audio return channel, yeah. It is selectable, but it is strictly on the upper port.
Oh, man. Yeah, that is a classic read the manual situation. If you plug into the bottom port expecting audio return from your display, you will be troubleshooting for hours.
For sure. But if you get it right, the format support is phenomenal. It handles Dolby True HD, Dolby Digital Plus, DTS HD, and full 7.1 multi-channel audio.
So it is ready for high-end cinema-grade sound. Now let's talk practicality for anyone actually looking to buy this. It's listed around $1,292, which is discounted from about $1,615.
Which puts it firmly in the professional investment category. But you are paying for reliability in live environments.
And the support network is huge. It comes with a Kramer factory warranty, and the supplier includes free lifetime telephone, text, and email tech support.
Which is invaluable. When a digital handshake fails on a job site, having someone to text or call is worth the price of admission alone.
The buyers definitely seem to agree. It holds a 4.7-star rating, with people specifically citing excellent performance and an easy checkout process.
It really just bridges the gap. It turns a standard matrix switcher into a highly flexible audio and video hub.
It really does. Which brings us to a bigger question for you to mull over. If this card can embed and de-embed audio with such precision right at the input stage, does this modular approach signal the end of separate, dedicated audio matrix systems for mid-sized installations?
That is the million-dollar question. It might just make the dedicated audio rack an endangered species.
Definitely something to explore on your own. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive.